So there is a video I want us to watch here now. Last week I made a video when Nigeria government started their media propaganda again, how they restricted Simon Ekpa, they freezed Simon Ekpa's account and 15 others. You know, last week I make a video when I tell you people that Finland government, Nigeria couldn't bring any evidence to back up their claims that our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is a terrorist. But you know, when Finland government led them to know that if they can't back up their claims against our Prime Minister, they will release our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. That is when they started that media propaganda. There is video I want us to watch here. That video will clarify you well. That video will clarify you, will give you a good clarification concerning what is going on concerning our Prime Minister and Finland government and Nigeria as well, because Nigeria have failed woefully. That is why they come back to start their media propaganda against our PM. So watch the video, but please, before you continue watching the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification button, share the video and like the video so that you will help YouTube or Facebook to recommend the video to others. So let's watch the video. Thank you and God bless you.
Please, there is this our father that asked me a question, and that is what I am here to answer. Our father said, I don't want to mention his name, he knows himself, but I hope this message will find you well. Asked me, please, you keep telling us that Simon Ekpa will be coming out soon. We missed him so much, we love him, we need him back, our people are really dying. When is he coming out? I can't wait to see him. Daddy, the truth remains that the Nigerian terrorist government wrote a petition against him, including other parts of the world. There are some countries in EU that also supported Nigeria by writing those letters and submitted it to their parliament. Now, inviting our Prime Minister for questioning, and Nigerian terrorist government said that our Prime Minister is a terrorist, is financing terrorists in Nigeria and all whatnot. So these allegations were weighty allegations over our Prime Minister. Now what happened was that the removal of our Prime Minister is to investigate whatever Nigerian government has brought to the Finnish authority. So up to today, the Nigerian terrorist government has not brought one evidence against our Prime Minister. And the reason why I'm repeating this is because of this our daddy. He's always on my platform asking me questions every single day about our Prime Minister. So now all these weighty allegations that they brought, they have not been able to prove one or to present any evidence to back up their claim. And up to today, our Prime Minister has not been found guilty. Now, the case of our Prime Minister, in order for him not to tamper with any evidence, that's why they restricted him completely, so that both the people that are calling for our Prime Minister's arrest and our Prime Minister detention, our Prime Minister removal, so that all of them would not have any reason to call the Finnish authority again. So as we speak today, our Prime Minister is doing wonderfully well. The Finnish authority has given the Nigerian terrorist government dates and time to present evidence. Daddy, that is why you see the Nigerian government quickly brought out some names, brought out Simon Ekpa's name and 17 other people that doesn't have anything to do with terrorist financing. They said our Prime Minister is financing terrorism in Nigeria and all whatnot. Number one, Daddy, our Prime Minister does not have bank accounts in Nigeria. Our Prime Minister does not have any assets in Nigeria. Our Prime Minister has no business doing any transaction in Nigeria. So because the Nigerian terrorist government does not have any evidence to present to the Finnish authority and to the other part of European Union and ICC, where they have been sued for months now and they have not been able to attend there, what they are doing now is to shop for evidence, anything that they can lay their hand on to bring down our Prime Minister. Today, they have not gotten any. So, and I keep telling the Nigerian terrorist government, I hope that message has gotten to you and you understand what I have said. If you don't understand, please still comment under my comment section and I will explain more to you, because you are an elderly man. I know what you want for yourself. So, I keep telling the Nigerian terrorist government, you see the kidnap of our leader, Mazi will dissolve Nigeria totally. It will destroy Nigeria. You are trying to find a way, to label us a terrorist, to bring down Mazi Kanu. You have kidnapped what you cannot deal with. And that is why your kidnap has given birth to kidnapping in the whole of the Southeast and in the whole of Nigeria. No, everybody is being kidnapped today because you are the father of kidnap. You kidnapped our leader. And Tinubu should know that we will fight Nigeria with everything we've got. You see this kidnap of Mazi Kanu and the continued illegal detention of this our leader would destroy Nigeria completely. I'm telling you the truth. It's not a joke. So many people come here to ask us questions, to ask me questions, which I will never answer you because you have an illegitimate governor. Amufu killing. Oh, that people are dying in Enugu. Listen, tell your governors. Our country is just 3 months old, okay? Our country is just 3 months old. Go and tell your illegitimate governor that, you were shouting when Simon Ekpa was defending you that, Simon Ekpa is the problem of the Southeast. Simon Ekpa is the problem of Nigeria. Now, Daddy, I might even say that it is good what is happening now so that our people will appreciate their own. They say a priest is not always appreciated in his father's house. So now it is good what is happening so that you will test a little bit of what our supreme leader, Mazi Kanu, has been shielding us from. You will test that thing that Mazi Simon Ekpa has been shielding us from. Now you can see nobody is defending the Igbos now. This terrorist government has brought their terrorist soldiers, terrorist police, terrorist Fulanis to come and unalive our people left and right. And none of the governors is talking about it. None of the governors has given press a brief about it. But when Mazi Simon Ekpa was defending you people were quick to shout, oh, Ekpa is destroying the Southeast. They will destroy you. They will label it on IPOB. They will send killers to come and kill people. They will label it on IPOB. Today, what is happening? What is happening? Where are all these animals that were shouting Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa? Where are they? Madibugo, where are you? Ejiofor, Mazi Kanu's lawyer, where are you? Animals everywhere, terrorists everywhere. Today you are shouting, oh, my please come, our people are dying. What do you want her to do? So that you people will not set her up again. For those of you who have not been following Madam Ngozi Oreboweze, our Deputy Prime Minister, Her Excellency, please do so. That is the only government we have in this USB. Biafra has been redeclared and Biafra has come to stay. No one of you can bring us down again. If you think we are stupid, you think Biafrans that we have today are people that are not smart. If you crosses our path, believe you me, we are going to crush you. Anybody that becomes an impediment to the restoration and to the full restoration of this struggle will completely be destroyed. We don't care who you are. It is not when, our people rises up to defend their people. That is where you call us a terrorist. And we have welcomed it. You see, that terrorist you called us. Don't worry. We will carry it out on you. We gave you 60 days. The days are counting down. The last day, you will see how twisted we can be. Biafrans, our Prime Minister is coming. Very, very soon, I mean. And the Nigerians know that. The terrorist Nigerian government knows that. That is why you see them scouting for, evidences, scouting for, whatever they can use to send to Finland. Because up to today, they have not sent one document that contains any reasonable offense to the Finnish authority. And that is what we are going to use against them. Nigerian government is going down every day, and we will bring Tinubu's administration down. Sheyi Tinubu was sitting with Gumi the other day. None of you said anything about it. If he was an Igbo man, the whole media will carry it. And media are the biggest terrorists we have in Nigeria. Medias in Nigeria are all terrorists. All this killing in Enugu, Anambra, Imo, Owerri, none of you is carrying it because we are Igbos. We know. So that's why we need our country to be fully recognized by every world, by the whole world. Thank you, Biafrans. May God bless you all. Daddy, please, if you have not been following Madam Ngozi Orabueze, please go and do so. She will be the one that you can come and ask questions. She will put you right. Thank you. But in 2 months from now, something different will start. 2 months from now, something different.
Good afternoon.
We know that you are an history scholar and one of the agitators of the Izon struggle. So, I want to ask you some questions concerning Biafra, whether you can help us as an historian. What is Biafra and how did it begin?
Well, good afternoon.
Afternoon, sir.
Biafra is a word that you can also trace in the Bible as Hafra in Micah 1:10. And as it goes, the Portuguese came to this territory in the late 15th century. And when they came, they saw the territories from Ghana down to Angola as though, perhaps by their thinking, the Afra that was mentioned in the scripture. So they called the waters from Ghana down to Angola up to the interland. Recent finds is said to include Zamfara, present Zamfara. And when they came, the the Portuguese came, they called the territory the Bat of Afra. Bat of Afra. But this name had existed more than 500 years. More than 500 years. About 700 to 800 years before the British came. And the British came in 1830. When they came and saw this territory, because they are the one that colonized this region called Nigeria, whatever made them to narrow the name Bat of Afra from Kolokumo Pokuma down to Calabar as Bat of Biafra. So the name Biafra is not an indigenous Nigerian name. It is a name given for a long time before the whites even came around this place. You know, we have a biblical history that we are manifesting the prophecies of history. Many persons had come to the Sahel regions in trade. If you can remember the old Ghana Empire, the old Mali Empire, the old Songhai Empire, all these were written, which is what the Europeans had and used to come into the territory, at which time they had not penetrated the forest region. And so what it is that the name, we must understand, is not an indigenous name. It's not a localized, it's not a local name from this territory of Nigeria. And you asked how it begins.
Yeah.
In the struggle,
yeah,
that is used to be named. Truly, in the 60s, we come to know that the Ahmadu Bello wanted to invade Lagos in alliance with Solomon Ladoke Akintola. And with that plot that was later known or revealed by one Major Emmanuel Ifejuna, the document fell into his hand. It was said that the invasion would have taken place on the 17th of January 1966 in order to conquer the South. It was this that the Ifejuna acted upon by calling another of his colleagues in the military, Major Adewale Ademoyiga, to look for like mines, which they did. And the like mines numbered 21 military officers 9 of them from the Yoruba, 7 of them from the Igbo, 1 of them from the Ezon, another one from Edo, then 3 from the Middle Belt. Put heads together and interdicted on the 17th will be invasion, which they did on the 15th. Ahmadu Bello was said to would have used Brigadier Zakaria Mai Malari to lead their troops to conquer Lagos and conquer the whole of the South, to complete the uncompleted jihadist conquest of the South by Ottoman Danfodio. And it was this killings to forestall the invasion and conquest of the South that led to some reactions from people like Murtala Ramat Muhammad on the 29th of July 1966, which led to the killing of the then head of state